the lightning round. Okay, start her up, bitch. Got my beer ready. 3 minutes to start. Boom, 3 minutes begin here. As of course you guys have learned this week, Bruce Prichard is returning to the WWE. He is returning to the creative team, which he's been a member of the creative team since the 80s, pretty much on and off. This guy went from WWE to TNA to MLW to all kinds of shit. This guy's been a road agent. He's been a manager, an on-air talent, a boss. This is the same guy that had the shouting match with Jim Cornette on his return, which also lasted the blink of an eye. Anywho, this guy's been around for a long time and predominantly has been known for his work with the WWE. When he was in the WWE system, even as a creative guy, he basically worked under Vince McMahon a lot. He's the one guy that I think has a reputation of being able to look at Vince and say, yeah, that might not be the best idea, and not get his head chewed off. Why am I bringing up that particular portion of his job? Well, for everyone who heard about Bruce Prichard, everyone's been kind of 50-50. They're kind of for it, they're not for it. Some people think it's a lateral move, some people think it's a step backwards. I don't think anybody really thinks it's a step forward. I think anybody with a brain in their head will pretty much tell you that he's not going to really do a whole lot for the overall production or the overall vibe of the show. I don't think Bruce Prichard has anything up his sleeve that's really going to change the whole foundation of the goddamn thing. But I will tell you this. I am actually for this. I love it. I love the idea of Bruce Prichard coming back, but not if he's going to be thinking, not if he sits at the table and actually believes he's going to come in and creatively just shake the shit out of things. That's not going to work. That's not his role. I think his role should be exactly what it was before, minus some of the responsibility. He has the ability to tell Vince no. And that's something that the locker room, the management team, the creative team, road agents, that's something that's sorely needed in the WWE. There has to be someone that Vince will look at. Well, the guy will say, Vince, no, not a good fucking idea. And Vince will genuinely consider it. You know, everybody else, he's just so dismissive, and he just pushes everybody away and just says, no, listen, this is the way that I want it. This is the way that it's going to work. Bruce doesn't need to go into a creative meeting with a notebook full of shit. I just need him to hear someone come in with a notebook full of shit and be able to tell Vince, listen, I think some of this is good, I think some of this is bad, and Vince genuinely listen, okay? I'm sure with all the things that have been going on in the WWE, especially the main roster so far, Vince has been bending but not breaking. This will make Vince feel more comfortable and kind of pulling back and letting some of these modern ideas that have been pitched to him kind of come to fruition. So I'm actually really good with this. I hope he plays his role well, and I hope that he's able to convince Vince, there you go, to kind of take a step back and really assess things before he puts him on the air, because some of this stuff sometimes can get a little confused, man. Bam! Look at that! Look at that. That is sexy as shit.